Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I'm Sandman99.
and welcome back to Hot Shots Golf 4.
Yeah, what's the plan for today?
Well, today we actually have a request. We're going to be doing Brad versus Zeus. But I just did 18 on a warm-up with Chaos there, because I just wanted to see how well I could shoot on Silk Road Classic with a character who could hit the ball far enough. And so that's what I ended up doing. But we gotta play Zeus, and we have to use Brad.
I was enjoying doing nothing.
I'm gonna miss that distance that I had already. And what course are we gonna be doing this on today? I don't know. Yeah, I think I actually played the front tees at Sakura by accident. Whoops. Well, maybe if we're gonna do back tee Fujizakara, maybe we'll do back tee Kawana match play.
Alright.
And I need more distance, so
Whatever, that's cool.
we'll just use the 100-ton hammer with Brad.
It's awfully hot today.
Hey, you know what? We had Sophie in practice, too.
Yep. Just a random caddy.
Half the shit she says doesn't make any sense in relation to golf.
Well, the same could be said for almost any of the caddies, though.
True.
I mean, I have no idea what cooking has to do with golf, but...
Well, because you get a big meal after. You know, doesn't golf make you hungry? Oh, God. I went and did my warm-up, and then we're already starting like this.
Oh well, looks like you're right in the middle of the fairway, so that's just terrible.
Yo, I think this is one of those holes, though, where it's almost impossible to miss the fairway.
There's nothing you can't do.
Political game.
Still, though, I probably lost some distance doing that.
Oh well.
Here it goes.
I actually hit this too hard, I
I
think.
know where it's going. Beautiful.
So yeah, he can't even super backspin a pitching wedge on a 7-degree uphill slope.
Huh. Well, I guess he just doesn't have much spin, huh?
No, he's got terrible spin.
Spotless.
Call the newspaper.
Concentrate.
It is a very...
Yeah, boy, oh boy. Well, you made it, just barely.
just barely. I underhit that a little bit, but it ended up
If
fine.
you get a birdie, you get a kiss.
Yeah, the thing is with those downhill putts, though, you're better off to underhit it a little bit than overhit it, right?
My favorite day is Doomsday.
That Doomsday.
Yeah, what day of the week is that?
I don't know, probably Tuesday. Tuesdays kind of suck. Now we'll get the angry comments below about somebody whose favorite day is Tuesday.
Doesn't much matter what you say, you're bound to upset someone.
Yep.
There's nothing you can't do.
That's pretty funny, actually. One time, I was posting a mod on the Nexus with the washer and dryer, actually.
Oh, yep.
And I had a picture of Chef Perry up there in his underwear because it was laundry day.
Yep.
And I, in the description, I said, hopefully I didn't offend anybody by showing Chef Perry in his underwear. But his only lab coat was in the wash.
Yep.
And somebody posted back telling me that if I'm not offending somebody, I'm doing it wrong.
Oh, there you go.
Wee wee.
It's a political game.
I'm so proud. Right where I like it.
But I guess we have, on occasion, managed to offend somebody just by our very existence, right?
Yeah, well, you know.
I'll go shopping for you.
Well, that was a good shot.
That's boring.
Concentrate.
Now he's got the pressure putt coming up here.
Yeah, he overhit it.
Oh.
Preposterous. If you get a birdie, you get a kick.
It's a lot easier when you're just hitting a pitching wedge.
That's Tweeter. How long is this course?
There's nothing you can't do.
Favorite band.
Yeah, I mostly just use the power shot here because of how long this hole is.
Yeah.
Oh, is he gonna hit those trees?
Well, it was close. Not quite, though.
He was certainly trying, though.
Yep. Well, he may have mishit that one just a little bit.
I hate that mound in front of the green so damn much.
Yeah, looks like he didn't even... Oh, he did make it up there. Okay.
Yeah, and his distance was probably right spot on, but it's that mound in front of the green that'll screw you over. See if I can side spin my ball around it, maybe. I was hoping to get the super side spin, but no. I didn't quite clear it all the way. I ended up hitting it too.
Oh, well.
I like it.
Favorite band.
That's where your high shot trajectory comes in.
Oh my, this is going to be an easy putt even though it's long.
But he didn't hit it hard enough.
No way. Wow.
If you get a birdie, you
He had an easier one than you.
muscles on this.
Yep.
Get it right, mon chéri.
I might have overplayed mine. No, it's fine.
Thank you for giving me the best. That's hot.
There, putting for dough.
Apparently.
It's belong
Yeah.
like chains.
So on another topic, I started working on my defensive playbook for Madden 04 Christmas edition this year.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, you know, it gives me time to develop it a little bit and do some testing and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I've got to get on that myself.
Yeah, since we're going to trade places, eh?
Yep.
Because I had the offense last year and did all kinds of crazy things like shotgun empty backfield with 4 guys stacked on one side and
Yep.
all that kind of stuff. And using motion and snapping the ball while a receiver's in motion a lot, because I discovered that the Madden 04 AI likes to play jam coverage a lot.
Like all the time.
Like all the time. And the only way that you can avoid getting your receiver jammed at the line is they apparently can't jam them if they're moving sideways when you start the play. So
Well, I'm going to stick to more of a ground game.
Wee wee.
That's going to be in the rough on the right.
because bad things happen when you go to the air.
That's right, because bad things happen when you go to the air.
Yeah, and it's unbelievably difficult to even just throw like a simple pass, like a slant, right?
There's nothing you can
Because
do.
your receiver gets jammed at the line and it
For you.
completely ruins his pattern so that it doesn't even resemble a slant by the time he gets away from the defender, right?
It's some kind of weird in.
Yeah. So sometimes by the time he finally manages to break away from the jam, he's basically just kind of drifting upfield in a random direction, right?
Yep.
And
Yeah, and the jam is way more effective in
Yeah.
04 as
Yeah,
well.
they can actually hold receivers up at the line long enough for the pass rush to get to you.
Concentrate. Use your big muscle. Thank you for giving me the best.
Well, Zeus isn't putting up much of a fight here.
Such a bummer.
Oh,
Really.
well, he's choked on a couple of putts in a row, eh?
Good shot.
Who's your favorite band?
And it's not all about just how far you can hit it off the tee.
Although how far you can hit it off the tee is like one of the most important things.
But putting is also pretty important.
I've always liked the distance aspect though, just because it lets you hit particular positions on the fairway. And then it's a lot easier to play around the obstacles on the course if you can pinpoint your ball into a position where you don't really have to deal with them. That's pretty much why I rely so much on drive distance. And why I had such a bad round with Tony. Oh god, that round was terrible on...
Yeah. Well, it looks like Zeus is struggling a bit here.
Yeah, well, maybe he's accepted defeat by now. One can always hope.
Good shot. I know where it's going. I will clean your putter at once.
This is boring.
Chip in with the sand wedge?
I don't know. He's going to have to if he wants
No.
to stay alive,
Not even close.
Radar eyes.
because he's guaranteed no better than a par here.
And he's still putting.
Use them up here. I love cleaning windows.
Nebula's this.
Shall I shine up the ball for you? Let's start a revolution.
Amazing.
Not so much for that.
Yep, that didn't take very long.
This game is so retarded.
Ugh. Can't even say that nowadays,
I say that all the time.
because you might offend somebody.
Who gives a shit?
That's hardcore.
You know, I've got a 5-letter saying for people who are easily offended, and it's, they can go fuck themselves.
Oh,
Very nice.
your loyalty for Mike has gone
Well, maybe
up.
maybe we've gone and unlocked his costume finally. That would be something.
Oh well. So who are you playing the tournament with?
I want to play the tournament with Chaos. I want to play more Chaos today.
Okay.
And we're going to play something that we haven't done. Have we done back T here?
You haven't-
Suddenly I feel like we haven't done any back T tournaments except for one.
Yeah, pretty much. They're showing you a clean slate on almost all of them.
Okay, so we for sure have back T selected. I don't even know how we managed to unselect back T last time. And we'll play with Chaos. He doesn't get any distance benefit from the 100-ton hammer, so we'll just do it this way. Actually, I wonder if he has better control than he would. But he'd have better spin because he can actually hit the 281 mark with the big air clubs instead of using the 100-ton hammer. So maybe we'll go with him.
Do your job and shut your mouth.
Once we get better class big air clubs, like A class big air clubs, then it won't matter. We could use Maya, but
I'm gonna cook you with oil.
and it'd be nicer too because she hits the ball straight, so then I can spin the ball either side. Chaos can't really hit a fade, and he kind of tends to push everything to the right all the time. So we have no control rating. We're gonna spray the ball all over the place.
It's going to hit that pin. Unstoppable.
Well, maybe not quite, Bertha.
That's the spot for me.
That's still a good shot.
Your putting makes me hungry. If you make it. Sun is side up. I need to go to the store now. Your life as you know it is over.
And that's the longest putt.
Yeah. So I managed to catch a football game today.
Oh, really? Did you?
Yeah, I missed last week, but this week I watched the Seahawks and the Patriots.
Nice.
And I saw something that I hadn't seen before, and that was on a kickoff. It looked like everybody was lined up quite strangely, so I actually had to look up the kickoff rule to find out what they were doing. And yeah, they've changed the rule considerably. Basically, when the kicker goes to kick the ball, instead of everybody running toward the line of scrimmage at the same time,
Yep.
from, you know, like lined up behind the kicker kind of thing,
Yeah.
they all line up on the receiving team's 40-yard line, except for the kicker. And the receiving team players all line up on about their 35-yard line, except for the returner. And nobody's allowed to move until the kicker, like until the returner touches the ball.
Yep.
Or the ball lands inside the receiving team's 20-yard line. So one of those two things has to happen, and those two rows of players are lined up about 5 yards apart, and no one's allowed to move until the ball is basically put in play, right?
How weird. The new rule changes that they come up with are just so weird.
Yeah. Well, apparently, with the previous rule change, they said that the reason for the change was that last year they had a record low for kickoff returns. Like, nobody was returning them. They were all basically touchbacks all the time.
Yep.
Because I'm not sure where. I think the kicker was able to tee the ball up closer to the receiving team's end of the field too, right? Last year.
Oh, I got a terrible power percentage there. I should have just hit it with the normal swing meter.
Yeah. Am I distracting you with my talking
No,
here?
no. You're doing just fine.
But anyway, so they made these rule changes to try to encourage teams to return kickoffs, right?
Yep.
But then again, though, if the ball lands, you know, like in this 20-yard, basically in the red zone, like between the goal line and the 20, and then bounces into the end zone, well, the receiving team can still elect to take a touchback.
Yep.
And then they start at the 20. But if the ball goes into the end zone without touching the ground outside the goal line first, well, then if they take a touchback, they can start at their 30.
Weird.
And what I saw today was, more often than not, the receiving team was basically just starting at their 30-yard line. So it didn't look to me like there were any more kickoff returns than there were, you know, last year kind of thing, right?
Yeah, they didn't really solve that problem.
Yeah, well, not in that game anyway. And it didn't seem to me like the kicker had a problem with letting the other team start at their 30. He was just booming them into the end zone every time, right?
Well, because it's a very consistent way to play a game of football,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Well, it doesn't risk a big return for a touchdown kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
If you encourage the receiving team to just, you know, take the touchback. And with that 30-yard line rule, if it's kicked into the end zone, well, there's really no downside to taking a touchback, because if you return the ball, you're probably not going to make it to the 30-yard line anyway, right?
Yep.
So I don't know how that's going to encourage teams to return kickoffs more, but
They got funny ideas in the modern NFL.
It's going to hit that pin. Just one hot skillet. Don't be scared, sugar. I just love boobies. Your life as you know it is over.
But it is what it is. I don't know. I guess they figured they wanted to reduce the number of concussions.
Yeah, that too, probably. Although, by the looks of it, that guy who plays quarterback for Miami, his name escapes me, looks like he got a pretty bad concussion this week. or last week.
Yeah, I think just the nature of full contact sports, you're going to have concussions no matter what you do.
Yeah.
And personally, I guess I kind of have a more callous opinion on it, but my thoughts are kind of, you know, these guys, they make like millions of dollars a year. They're out there to entertain us. They know what the risks are when they start in like the pee-wee level, so I'm kind of not too understanding of that.
Yeah.
Just my 2 cents. Oh god, that's going completely sideways.
Yeah, well, people have strange ideas about safety anyways, and they do evolve over time, because when I was a kid, hockey players, like kids playing hockey, didn't wear full face shields, right?
Yep.
Like, I never wore a full face shield when I was a kid when I played hockey. In fact, all I had, like, I had the helmet, because everybody wore a helmet, but I had a mouth guard. And the mouth guard basically covered the lower part of my face from just below my nose, and then it was kind of covered a little bit of my cheeks and under my chin,
Yep.
right? Because apparently, no, it's okay if you get like the end of a stick or a puck in the eye, but you don't want your kid to have all of his teeth knocked out, right?
It's a sign of toughness.
So yeah, and in fact, though, when I played hockey, just to tell you how old I am, the goalies still wore the old fiberglass masks, like what guys like Ken Dryden and Jerry Cheevers and those guys used to wear, right?
Wow.
Like, they didn't have the metal cage masks so much yet; they weren't that common.
Well, your scars make you more of a looker, right? Just gotta think of it that way.
Well, you know what, though? I never lost any teeth.
There you go. See, their priorities were in the right place.
Yeah.
Plus, then think of it this way: any of your scars would be like a conversation piece.
Yeah.
Right? Somebody meets you and they go, "What happened to your face?" And then you can just start talking to them.
Well,
It breaks
thing is
any ice.
that I mean, high sticking fouls aside, I played hockey from when I was about 5 until I was like 12 or 13, right?
Yep.
By the time it was becoming competitive enough that only the best players kept going forward, right?
Yeah.
And I honestly can say that I never took a high stick to the face or anything like that. I did get hit in the mouth with a puck once.
Oh, that must have felt good.
Well, I had the mouth guard on.
Yeah, there you
so,
go. See?
So there. But for the most part, and I mean, you know what? We played contact, like there was body checking and all that kind of stuff too.
Yeah, well, I guess the thing is, if you got hit in the mouth with a puck without a mouth guard on, then that could possibly be some nasty surgery, right?
Well, depending on, I mean, you know what? If it's a 10-year-old kid shooting the puck, though, it would be way worse if it was an adult, right?
Yeah, true.
Don't overshoot it. Praise the Lord.
Well, that was close.
No backspin on the 9-iron, though.
Nice and soft, baby.
No backspin on the 9-iron.
I just love boobies.
Someday we'll have this amount of distance and spin.
Oop, he missed. But anyway, you know what? We used to play ball hockey on the road in the wintertime as well.
Yep.
Like the neighborhood kids. And in the summertime, we'd move up off the road and play ball hockey on the boulevards next to the road, right?
Yep.
On the grass. And you know what? With some of the sticks that we were using to play ball hockey with, and that kind of thing, I mean, and no equipment, of course, because you're playing with a rubber ball, right?
Yep.
Although in the wintertime when the rubber ball's frozen solid, that one could smart a little bit too if it hit you.
Yeah, I bet.
But still, I mean, you know, we were far more likely to get hurt just playing a pickup game of ball hockey than we were playing organized hockey in the rink, right?
Yep.
Drink a gallon of milk. Your putt
But,
makes me hungry. A little right, sugar.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what makes them think of all these things. Basically, they're probably trying to avoid the 1 in a million,
Yeah.
right? They're kind of like engineers that way.
Generally speaking, yeah, I think that's what the case is.
Every rules person is an engineer.
Yeah.
There you go. There's the problem.
Yeah, well, now even all professional players wear full face visors, like full visors, right? You know, at least visors that extend down below their nose,
Yep.
kind of. Whereas I can remember a time when the pros didn't even wear helmets, most of them. Like, the guys who wore helmets were in the minority.
Yep.
That's the spark of it. Don't be scared, sugar. I just love breakfast. Your life as you know it is over.
Well, this round is going okay. I'm not really happy about being -9 after 11, though.
Well, you might be a little rusty. Just because it's been a while.
You're too cute.
Because is this the first golf episode since we had to make some repairs?
I think it might be the second.
The second? I don't remember now.
Should have hit that a little harder.
Put it in the oven. Sunny side up.
Yeah, I can never remember when these things occur.
I just love breakfast. Your life as you know it is over.
But I guess that's why we're here golfing, because it's nice and relaxing
Yep.
as we smash boulders on the green.
I can't see anyone.
Actually, my biggest question is, where do you get the boulders from?
I don't know, maybe there's just a crew with some heavy machinery following behind him. I might have overplayed that. That's only a 4-mile-an-hour wind. Thought it was going to be worse.
Praise the Lord. Who the man? Your putt makes me hungry. A little left, sugar.
Oh, I overplayed the break.
Oh. Oh well, you'll have plenty of room for improvement after this round.
Apparently. This is turning into a thoroughly mediocre round. After I finish shooting a thoroughly decent round in my practice round. I guess it's just how it goes sometimes. Ugh. Okay, well, I guess we're aiming that way anyways.
Uh-oh.
Extremely far to the left.
Yeah, well, strong crosswind from right to left, too.
That's okay, we can make this work. I'm sure it's fine. Sure it's fine, nothing to worry about.
I'll cook you sausages.
Well, you made the front edge anyway.
Yeah, not quite enough zip on that one, huh?
Well, you hit it with full power.
Yeah.
The only way you could have gotten more is if you'd taken a bigger club.
Well, I took a little off there. I could have gotten more by not taking a little off. That might be a little too hard.
Keep it up.
Oh.
A little too hard.
That's too bad. I paused just fine.
Yeah, you've got to be able to hit it straight. And most of the time when I'm lining up these shots, I actually more or less assume that I'm going to hit it straight.
Well, that's okay. The people who were in second place appear to have botched up this time around, too.
I'll cook you sausages.
Yeah, they're having about as bad of a round as I am. Oh, God. Well, we're gonna go for it. Just hit it as hard as you can.
Take a gallon of milk.
This is a long-ass par 5, okay?
Grandchild. Sunny side up.
Well, you got the chance here to make up an extra stroke.
Keep it up.
I need to.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Because uphill the whole way, too. 560 yards uphill the whole way. Yeah, that's not going to be the best shot in the world.
I'll cook you sausages. Don't overshoot it.
Ooh, boy, that was pretty close.
Yeah, it all worked out in the wash.
Your putting makes me hungry. Sunny side up. I just love birdies. A birdie for the scat.
You love seeing him get hit on the back of the head, huh?
Yeah, takes that one on the bean. Gets lots of power shots anyways, eh?
Yep. And then you should see how many he gets when he has the affinity maxed out, too. He gets some more power shots than I think just about anybody else in the game.
Yeah. Well, I guess he is the power hitter, right?
Yep, he's the power hitter guy. He hits the power shots. Well, maybe I was a little bit aggressive on that, but I did lose 20 yards.
I know
Yeah.
you better put that one in. Nice and soft, baby.
I have no idea how hard to hit this. Like 3 feet downhill.
Yeah. Well, it looks like you got enough speed.
No, that's off the green.
Oh! No, it's not quite off the green, but boy, you got a long putt for...
You know, it's really hard to tell with a distance like that.
Yeah.
And an extreme slope like that. You just never play like that.
Yeah, you never make a long putt like that, eh?
And I never used that putting meter for such an extreme downhill slope.
Does my hair still look all right? Mother Nature is working today.
Yo, Wendy, can I go to the club now?
big reverse banana.
Yeah. Those bunkers are so deep they have ladders in them.
Yeah, you really don't want to hit your ball in that.
There's even a bunker with water in it. Does that count as a water hazard?
Nope.
It's
There are
just-
actually some places in the water where
Don't be scared.
the game will make you play it out of that lie, and that is not fun.
Well, there you go. You managed a pretty decent round after all.
Yeah, moderately good round. That eagle saved my round. I don't know if we are going to get the Hot Shots Golf Almighty rating for this round, though. Might only get King. Maybe not even King.
Let's go to dinner.
Get me a croissant!
Ooh, we can do the pro stage trial now, too.
Yep.
It was only Mighty, it wasn't even King.
Yeah. Oh
For
well.
a pig roast.
What's up, cheese boy?
Ah, well. It is what it is.
So I guess the next episode will be a stage trial, huh?
Yep.
And you got the side spin ball. You actually won the minigame.
I actually won the minigame again. So,
Wow.
that was a decent round, I suppose.
Yeah.
Decent day of golf.
So what's the plan for next time?
Well, I've got another request. I'll have to go back in the comments and write it down. But I'll probably do a versus mode request on that, unless you want to do another round. I don't know how long it's been since we've done a round because of the graphics card failure.
Not sure. I think it's only been 2 or 3.
So maybe we'll do another round first, like another versus mode first, and then we'll do a tournament. And then, in 2 episodes from now, you and I can have another round.
Yeah, maybe they'll have mini golf open by then.
Well, we're going to get another course anyways, so...
All right. Well, I guess until then,
I'm RecV5.
I'm Sandman99.
Have a good one.